Chapter 34 Chiamaka, Tuesday. I meet Devon in a rundown ice cream bar in his neighborhood. The place is practically deserted, apart from this random guy in the corner drinking coffee and reading a newspaper. Devon arrives after me, looking as tired as he did last night. Eyes red, hair messy, sullen expression on his face. "Hey," I say. "Hey," he replies. I push myself up. "Still heading to your place?" I ask, slightly hopeful that he's changed his mind and doesn't mind walking all the way back to my house. He nods, much to my disappointment, as we start walking out of the place. I follow him down the path, taking in the surroundings. The houses are small and unkept, some with smashed-in windows and graffiti on the walls. This place looks like the aftermath of an apocalypse. We reach a house with a red door and large 63 in front and center. I wait for Devon to take out his keys, but instead he knocks, and I raise an eyebrow. Why would he knock on his own front door? I hear a sound from inside the house, and I instinctively step back. There's a sharp turn of a lock, and the door swings open, revealing a smiley, four-eyed stranger with brown skin and short dreads tied back, making his head look a bit like a pineapple. His gaze goes from Devon to me to Devon again. There's an awkward tension in the air. Devon steps in and disappears, walking past the stranger without a word. There's definitely something I'm missing here. Several somethings. "Hey, I'm Terrell," the stranger says. "Chiamaka," I say. He smiles wider. "I know. Come on in." The guy moves aside to let me in, and I pause, hoping Devon hasn't led me into a death trap. I step over some of the weeds by the entrance and walk in, through this hallway and into a small living room. The TV is on silent and some cartoon is playing. The place makes me feel claustrophobic. There's hardly enough space to breathe properly. Devon is sitting on one of the old-looking sofas. I take a seat next to him on the edge. Troll walks in and picks up the remote from the coffee table, turning the TV off. "Welcome to my humble abode. You guys want anything? I went to the grocery store before you came, so there's a bunch of stuff if you want. The kitchen's that way." "Wait, Devon, you said we were going to your place. Who is he and why are we having our meeting here?" I interrupt, growing more annoyed. Terrell is my friend. He knows everything, and he's good at figuring stuff out. I thought it wouldn't hurt for him to help us plan. "My house isn't really guest-friendly anyway," Devon replies, whatever that means. "If he'd just told me that, we could have gone back to my place." "But you said we were going to your house," I start. "Well, I lied. Sorry," he interrupts, leaning back now. "Can we just move on? Decide what the hell we're doing next?" I sigh. After you left, I was thinking of how to take Nevaeh down, but after speaking to Belle, I realized they're too powerful for us to do this alone, I say. "Who's Belle?" Terrell asks. I really hate Devon for not consulting me on involving a complete stranger. "She's a girl I know from school. She was in on it too. When I confronted her, she told me a bunch of things about how her family is involved in this ACEs is a tradition they call social eugenics. Some of the kids from our school, legacy kids, the ones with family that have old money and old power, they all go to this camp. It's where they plan to ruin our futures, and from what she told me, Nevaeh isn't the only school that does this." Terrell's eyes are wide. "Eugenics?" he asks. I nod. "Whoa," he says. "Whoa, indeed." "Need me to fill you in on anything else before I go in?" I ask, hoping I don't sound too sarcastic. He's trying to help, I guess. "So, from what I gather what Devon's told me, your school accepts 2 black students every 10 years. Then the immortal ACEs targets them in their final year, spreading rumors, secrets, and lives they've collected, until those black students drop out. No college prospects, mentally traumatized, with the chances of achieving everything Caucasianville promised them crushed," Terrell says. "So he does know everything." "Yeah, that's pretty much what we think is going on, which is why I think this is something that can't be fixed without outside help. So, I propose we go to the local news, tell them what we know, and offer an expose on Nevaeh's Academy. What do you think, Devon?" I ask him. "I think my plan is brilliant." "I think your plan is stupid," Devon says. "How can we trust anyone but ourselves after this? This whole experience has taught me that we only have each other in this fight." "How do you propose we go about taking them down, then, since you want to be the cynical and irrational?" I fold my arms, waiting to hear something better. He doesn't say anything. I smile triumphantly. "Exactly. This is a good plan. You just need to trust me. I didn't get voted head prefect for no reason," I say. "You got voted because you kissed teachers' asses, and I'm not irrational," Devon mutters. "Oh," says the boy who dated Scotty, literally the worst person anyone could choose to date, and a drug dealer. You dated Scotty too, and you shouldn't talk about things you don't understand, Devon says, raising his voice. Who's Scotty? Terrell asks. I rub my temples. You know what? We haven't got time to argue about this. You either trust me or you don't. I'll go to the journalist on my own if I have to. It's not only a good idea, but it's our only option. Terrell, tell him it's a good idea. Terrell looks between me and Devon, then nods. She's got a point, Vaughn. It is your only option. And the idea doesn't entirely suck. I smile. So are you in or are you going to continue throwing a tantrum, I ask. Devon wipes his eyes. Whatever. I feel a little bad that he's visibly upset, but we haven't got time for paranoia. We need to take Aces down before they hit back harder. I have the number for Central News 1 in US this morning. I'll try Central News 1 first. See what they say. I tell him, taking my phone out to call. I dial the number before looking up at the two of them. Any objections? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace. Just call the number, Devon says. And so, I do.